Okay, today we're talking about box and whisker plot, so that's going to be the title of our note page. Now, a box and whisker plot it's just another type of graph. It's just another way to display data. So instead of drawing a circle graph or a bar graph, some people draw something called a box and whisker plot. So we're going to learn how to draw these today. Now, some of this stuff might sound familiar to you, because in order to make a box and whisker plot, we're going to have to do some quartiles like we did the other day. So box and whisker, you need to look at that note page. We're going to follow along with it. Box and whisker plot. They give you a bunch of numbers like in a data set. You can use this like your test grades or people score on a game or whatever. You're going to take this data, you're going to take these numbers, and you're going to put them in a graph, an organized drawing type of thing. So when you get all these numbers, again, just like we've been doing a lot lately, it's always a good idea to put those numbers in order from least to greatest. So that's what they did for you. Step 1, always put your numbers in order from least to greatest. Then step 2, we're going to find the median. Now these different parts are important and they help us know how to draw the graph. So the median, that's an important part on the graph. Remember, median is the middle, and this one's nice. When we work our way towards the middle, there's just one number there. So 40, that's going to be an important piece when we get ready to draw our graph or our box and whisker plot. Step 2 says we're going to find the lower quartile. Now remember, the lower quartile is this first lower section because the median split it in half. And then for this example, there is not just one middle number. So they took the two middles, they averaged them together, so added and divided by 2. So this lower quartile number, the median of the lower section, Q1, is 38.5. This number is going to be important when we have to start drawing our graph. Step 4, find the upper quartile. Remember, the upper section, the second section or the third section of this graph, because the median's the middle. And it divided our number set in half. Again, we don't just have one middle number. We had to average those two middles together, add them up, divide by 2, and they got 43. Now 43 is going to be an important number when we start drawing our graph. So basically for a box and whisker plot, we need to find the median in the upper and lower quartiles, and then we're going to take those numbers and use them in our graph. So step 5 says put all this information into a box and whisker plot. So, how do we draw the box and whisker plot? It says you need to draw a number line marked with your lowest and your highest number. So they were nice in this example on our note page. They had the number line for you. So in this data set, my smallest number was 28. My biggest number was 47. So when they drew their number line, they just started and went from 28 to 47. That's how spread out your data is. Then it says we're going to draw 3 lines to mark your minimum, maximum, and median. So our minimum number, our smallest minimum number was 28. So they drew their line over here for 28. The maximum, our biggest number, was 47. So they have a line over here with 47. And our median, we said we found median was 40. The middle number was 40. And so that's why they have that line in the middle. Now it's time to draw the box. Draw a box from the median to the lower quartile. Now our lower quartile number up here was 38.5. So that's why we have this line right here in the middle, 38.5. Then we're going to find the median of the upper quartile, which we did up here. The upper quartile was 43, and that's where this line comes from. And then you connect your medians, all your medians together to look like a box. And that's what a box and whisker plot looks like. You have your lowest and your highest number kind of spread out. They call those your whiskers. And then the boxes in the middle. Your boxes is made up of your lower quartile, your median, and the upper quartile. If you think about it, it kind of makes sense, because your upper and lower are on the edges, your median is the middle line in the box, and then your upper and lower are the other ends of your box. So just remember, median is the middle. Now, a box and whisker plot, this is not too popular. Most of the time when you see a graph or when you want to organize data, you put it in a pie chart or a bar graph. But there are cases where people use box and whisker plots. That's what they look like. And if you know how to find medians in your quartiles, then you'll know how to do these too.